Well, folks, good afternoon. Welcome back to another vlog and another video. So a few days ago, a few vlogs ago, vlog from a few days ago, remember I told you how I had shown you how I had gotten Shutterfly Cut 2019. Shutterfly calendar delivered here to me and stuff. And then during yesterday's vlog, I had told you how I had also gotten a 2019 Snapfish calendar delivered to me just the other day, just a couple of days ago. And that's what it is, and that's what this is right here. And that's what and that's and that's what this and that's what this and that's what this is and that's what this is right here. So starting out in the front cover, this 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 and this. These 5 pictures are from when I ended up going to Hamlin Hamlin Beach for a little while for a good part of an afternoon for a little while back in a couple months ago, back in mid-September. This right here was right outside of Ferrari's Pizza Bar location in Chile Center. This was in front of Victoria's Secret location at Marketplace Mall, and this right here was right over by the Dave & Buster's location at Marketplace Mall. So let's open it up and see what other pictures we got inside. For our January 2019 Snapfish calendar, all these pictures are some more pictures of when I did that cabin fever trail races thing and function. I think right up around early last February and stuff. So that's what all these pictures here for January for January 2019 for my Snapfish 2019 calendar are all about for January 2019. All right, so let's flip over to February. February 2019. This, and this are all more pictures from cabin fever trail races function. Ended up trying early, midway, well, pretty much early last February. This, yep, well, and this. There's 5 pictures from one of my good number of visits to Eastview Mall. Flip over to March. This big picture right here and this picture right here were a couple other pictures from this past year's 2018 Wegmans United Way Kickball Tournament, Wegmans United Way Charity Kickball Tournament at Fisher Road Complex. And then these 2 pictures, this one and this one, are all pictures of some of my old Wegmans friends and stuff from before. Yep, there it is. All right, flip over to April 2019. These are all pretty much pictures of all pretty much pictures mainly representing some more of my old Wegmans friends and stuff. And this one in front of the Buzz Coffee Shop and stuff. This was for a farewell. This picture right here is all about a farewell, going away party thing for for someone that had transferred to a different Wegmans location at the time. At the time, and this was for one of our monthly luncheons and stuff. Um, uh, yep, I think it was BLTs and stuff that we were doing. I think what this picture right here is showing, and this is one of many Wegman stores in our area. All right, we'll flip over to May 2019. All these pictures here for May 2019 of my 2019 Snapfish calendar are all from are all some more pictures from this past year's 2018 Flower City Challenge in downtown Rochester, out around Blue Cross Arena and War Memorial throughout that part of downtown Rochester. So yep, some more pictures from this year's 2018 Flower City Challenge. All right, flip to June 2019. So this, 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 and even this right here. Those 7 pictures are some more pictures from this past year's 2018 J.P. Morgan Chase Corporate Challenge over around Frontier Field, kind of right up around downtown Rochester. Then these two right here are a couple more from this past year's Steve's 5K to run down cancer uh, out over at around Mendon Ponds Park, and around the border of around the border around the border of around the border around the border around the border of Honey Eye Falls and stuff. So, all right, now we'll flip to July. So these 5 up here were from annual family reunion and stuff, on mainly pretty much all pretty much on my dad's side, and stuff. And as you can see, it all took place over at a place right on Cayuga Lake, as you can kind of see. And especially this one of me and one of our other people that was there at the time, standing on a little dock walkway and stuff. And then this one right here is with my cousin, who was the one in the red shirt in this one. And as you probably could see a glimpse, there's also a boat. There's also a boat sitting there, parked right over behind right there. So yep, those are all right on Cayuga Lake, which happened to be this year's. And again, it was for this past year's family reunion on my dad's side and stuff. And then these 3 down here, this one, and this one, are a couple more pictures from this past year's Steve's 5K to run down cancer over around Mendon Ponds Park, Mendon Ponds Park, around the border of Honey Eye Falls. So that's that for July 2019. Now for August 2019. First, this one and this one, these 2 right here are 2 more of this year's family reunion at place out over right on Cayuga Lake and stuff on my dad's side. And again, you can tell, well, this picture with gentleman in the gray shirt, that's also another one of my cousins. And then again, you can see there's a boat parked and stuff. There's a boat parked and stuff right behind. So again, that's another sure sign that it's at a place right on Cayuga Lake and stuff. This, 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 and even this right here are actually happening to be a few more pictures from this year's Wegmans, from this past year's Wegmans United Way Charity Kickball Tournament over at Fisher Road Complex from well earlier this year and stuff. And then these last three, this one right here, this, and this, well, this, and this right here are from when ended up doing kind of a little day outing and brief little day trip to Roseland Water Park, believe it or not. Yep. Here's one. This one up in the middle is, again, picture of me standing by their llama decoration detail. This right here, standing over by their fountain detail, right before you enter the place at Roseland Water Park, and this one right here, over by their Roseland Water Park horse logo and stuff. So yep, that's that. Now for September 2019. Well, these two right here were from, there was a couple of times when Roseland Water Park had this young lady drop by dressed up as a mermaid, as you can see. And a good bit of the families with kids had an opportunity to get maybe like some shots with I think they said her name was Tori the Mermaid and stuff. And so that's what these two pictures are right here. And yep, this one's with a little girl and stuff right there. All right. This one was from this year's Buffalo Bills training camp wrap party and stuff on the final day of this past year's 2018 Buffalo Bills training camp and stuff. Yep, this picture was happening to be at a place called Pittsford Pub. And so again, yep, this was where. Yep, so that was where ended up having this year's Buffalo Bills training camp wrap party and stuff to wrap up this year's 2018 Buffalo Bills camp. Then this right here, along with this and this right here, were when me and my dad went for a little afternoon out over to Bar Louie over at Moloch Grease Ridge, not too far from here. Grabbing a little bite to eat for a little early mid-afternoon, late lunch and stuff. And then this was happening to be another picture from 2016 JP Morgan Chase Corporate Challenge from 2 years ago, when it was still being held at RIT before it had finally switched to being held around Frontier Field and stuff. So that's what this photo right here is all about. Yep, 2016 JP Morgan Chase Corporate Challenge from a couple of years ago, over at around RIT and stuff. This, believe it or not, happens to be another group picture of one of our other teams that had been part of this past year's 2018 Wegmans United Way Charity Kickball Tournament and stuff. And these are a couple of my other old Wegmans friends and stuff. Now for October 2019. Well, mostly mainly just, you know, a bunch more of my old Wegmans friends, as you can see in most of these pictures, except for these two right here. These two right here are from when me and my dad had went out and did kind of a little day thing. To first we went to and did uh, 9 holes of golf at Terry Hills Golf Course out in Batavia, and then went and grabbed and then did a couple other things, and I and got some photos on some of that in the remainder of this 2019 calendar of mine as well. So yep, once again, most of these pictures from here up to here are a lot of my old Wegmans friends, and then these last two down here are from when me and my dad went and did 9 holes of golf at Terry Hills Golf Course at right up around close to near mid-September and stuff. So, all right, now for November 2019. Well, this is here's 3 more pictures from uh, our 9 hole from our round of 9 holes of golf that one day at Terry Hills Golf Course. This one here, this one here, and this one right, and this one down here over here, and then this one over here, and then this one right up here are from when we afterwards grabbed a bite to eat for lunch at one of our favorite restaurants that actually is kind of actually got my name written, actually got my name written all over it. Actually, I don't know if any of you that are from around here in Rochester or nearby have heard of a place called Alex's Place. So that's what explains why I say that place got my name written all over it. So yep, that's that. And then this, and this, those 4 pictures are all from when we did a brief pit stop for a little while to U.S. side of Niagara and stuff. Yep, this right here and this right here are kind of standing in front of a old classic arch detail. And as you can see in this one right here, there happened to be a bus passing by, a Niagara Scenic Tours tour bus passing by. And then this right here and this right here were both when we were standing when we were both standing out over at and around the American Falls and U.S. side of Niagara. And then in this one right here, you can see a little bit of the Canadian Horseshoe Falls, kind of a little bit, you know, way down the way a little bit, as you may see a little bit. Yep, and this one here, you can see stuff like the Skyline Tower and some of the other buildings in the border of the Canada side of Niagara. Now for the final month to wrap up 2019. And as you can see, I've even got a few pictures. You know, put in and installed in the date part of 2019 in the date part of December 2019 as well. Let's look at the above part first. So we've got a few more. Well, first of all, this one right here, over here, down here in the corner, happens to be when me and my dad had early beginning of last month. You know, soon before I decided to start doing my own YouTube channel, and soon before I decided to start YouTubing shortly after that, grabbing a bite to eat at one of the places that you may recall me briefly pointing out during the weekend that I went to my mom and stepdad's place and Hilton, New York, for belated birthday stuff. You may recall when I showed you a brief, really quick glimpse of Hilton family restaurants. Sometimes make some people, including me, have called it Hilton Family Diner, but really it's just called Hilton Family Restaurant and stuff. You may recall me briefly showing you that building and that place, and that's right where this picture was. And yep, one of the things I remember getting that day was curly fries, which is what you see me pointing right to in this picture right here. And then again, we got a few more pictures of you know, of that one day we went to U.S. side of Niagara back in right up around mid-September. This one right here, this one right here, this one right here, and this one, and then this one right here. Those were all from when we had then, after seeing and viewing the American Falls for a little while, we walked all the way over down to where you can see the Canadian Horseshoe Falls down the way on the U.S. side of Niagara. And so, yep, this little or smaller building right here. There's the Minolta Tower, and then right over here is the Embassy Suites and stuff on the border of the Canada side of Niagara, and then we got Marriott Hotel right here, and then another what used to be and then this building right here used to be Sheraton, but now is also another Marriott Hotel as well on the border of the Canada side of Niagara. And then the rest of the pictures here, this, and this, well, really just those remaining four pictures are a few more pictures of when we went to Bills versus Chicago Bears game, again, apparently not to mention the worst Buffalo Bills game we've gone to see. The Bills end up going through and stuff. Like I said, again, what I remember that day, in the first quarter, it all started out scoreless, no scoring, no touchdowns. But in the second quarter, from there on out, that's where Chicago Bears really started just going all out with scoring touchdowns and field goals. And then finally, the last few pictures of my 2019 calendar, few more pictures of when we went to Bills versus Bears game. These three right up here were of me standing in front of their big number one sign and stuff on the west corridor of on the west side corridor of New Era Field and stuff. And then this one, this one, and then finally this last one right here was before that, right after we had crossed the gate on the west side corridor of New Era Field, right in front of their big New Era Field sign. So, and pretty much, and that's everything. Sometimes with any Snapfish purchase, they will also include a brief little discount coupon. Right now it says 60% off all cards and stuff, and then says send great Yep, it also, line underneath that says send great greetings all season long. Shop now at snapfish.com/shine with the code shine in all capital and all uppercase letters for a limited time. Yep. And so, and then they kind of usually put it kind of receipt style at the end and stuff. Yep. There's a lot of the basic information right there that you can see right there. Okay. Yep, and there it is. It all says Snapfish right there. All right. Well, all right, and that's my 2019 Snapfish calendar. So, but any rate, but any rate, that's as far as I'll bring the vlog here. So, if you enjoyed this vlog, in this video, be sure to give it a huge thumbs up for sure, and definitely go right ahead and smash that like button, and definitely hit that subscribe button for sure. And leave a comment down below on which one or which few of the pictures I had shown you throughout my 2019 Snapfish calendar ended up being your favorite ones that I had shown you. And enjoy what's left of your day, and enjoy the rest of your day, and enjoy the remainder of your day, enjoy the remainder of your afternoon. Until my next vlog and my next video, have a good afternoon, everybody. Peace out.